Am I being heard? Am I being heard? Possibly. Possibly. Am I being heard? Am I being heard? Possibly. Possibly.
Peace all on the
Possibly.
track.
Am I being heard? Possibly.
Yes, you are being heard, sir.
Alright.
Welcome back.
And we're back.
And we back.
Oh, word, the vocals is crazy. Come on.
And we back.
Oh, my goodness.
One more time? No. Too much. Anyway, welcome back to the Remember the Name podcast starring your special, and very, very, very attentive host, John Rick Bowie.
What's up, bow tie in the building?
Round of applause, please.
Peace
There's
all
nobody
on the
here.
track.
Damn.
Anyway, I'll save that for another time. We have another host, which is
Standing at 6'6". 18-time NBA All-Star.
Kobe. Honestly, we still miss you, Kobe, but it's really Zadi. I'm sorry for the corny intro, but we're a little
apologizing for shit.
We're a little excited.
Nah, we are excited. It's a great time of year.
Right? All-Star voting has just ended.
We got the starters and the reserves set. East and West.
They did some of my boys dirty.
They did a couple people dirty. I agree with that. But we gonna discuss.
Right.
What we got? Episode 6? Episode 6?
6 though?
God. Days are flying by.
Word. I really want to appreciate y'all, the viewership, everybody who's in tune with what we're doing, giving us advice, people who we could reach out to and kind of use them to help propel the podcast. I'm saying, so huge appreciation to y'all.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
But we say that enough, I feel like. So let's get down to the nitty.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get
it. Bradley Beal. I'm going right in for it.
Salty McQueen.
Bradley Beal, one of my fantasy basketball superstars. Shout out Bradley. I feel like Bradley Beal was one of the biggest snubs out of all the players this year.
Who's saltier? Bradley Beal or McDonald's French fry?
Well, I always ask for no salt, so they take like 10 more minutes to fry my shits up.
So we'll go with Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal. I think he's averaging like 28, 29 points a game. Leading the Washington Wizards, who've been hurt all year with a lot of injured players. It's a disservice. He's one of the probably 15 best players in the league currently playing right now. Performance-wise, I'll say that. And, he's not on the list, man.
Did you know that for the last 5 games, Bradley Beal has been averaging 39 points?
No, I didn't know that exactly, but
averaging over 50% from the field.
Yeah, that man's a walking bucket.
And they snubbed my boy.
Hate to see it.
What's up? Like, do we want to? All right, I know we jumped into Bradley Beal and how he got snubbed. But
we should probably talk about who actually made it.
Yeah, let's talk about that first. And let's see if there's any question.
Fuck that. That Bradley. Nah, I'm joking. Go ahead.
I don't know. He's just
shit off.
We got Bradley Beal's hitter in the building right now. So.
Well, I had to draft that boy in the first round of my fantasy squad, so they're doing my man a disservice.
All right, so let's see who actually made it.
For the East, I got the lineup right now. Got the rundown.
All right, let's go through.
East All-Star reserves. We got Jimmy Butler. He deserves his spot. Ain't gonna say shit about that. We got Ben Simmons. Not too much I can say about that. We got Kyle Lowry, Chris Middleton. We got Sabonis, Jason Tatum, and the last we got Bam Adebayo. So what are you thinking? You think we could slip a Bradley Beal into one of these slots?
Can we go over the starters too?
Oh yeah, starters. Do you have them pulled up?
Yeah, so the East starters are Kawhi.
East.
Oh, sorry.
You in the
I'm
West.
bugging.
You in the West.
I'm in
man.
the West.
Word.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh shit.
LeBron. Wait, what?
This dude got the wrong joint pulled up.
I'm bugging.
They got Trey Young. This off the dome.
Fuck
Trae Young,
NBA.com. First of all,
they got Trey Young, Kemba
Damn.
Walker.
complicated as shit.
Trey Young, Kemba Walker, Joel Embiid, Giannis, and I can't remember, and Pascal Siakam, I think, is the last starter. I think those are the guys they went with.
Yo, don't think that I don't know the difference between East and West, two guys. Like,
Nah, he don't know.
that's kind of.
He talking about the Western Conference. But
Because
yeah.
I could definitely name you 5 teams off of each conference right now.
Oh, word.
I gotta let the viewers know. Know what I'm saying? I gotta let the listenership know.
Nah, I feel you, but
Mm-hmm.
based on all those players, I think Bradley Beal could slide in there over Chris Middleton. I get that Chris Middleton's on a team that has the best record. That's what propels him over there. You could possibly say Kyle Lowry as well. But Kyle Lowry has been balling ever since Pascal Siakam got hurt. I love Pascal. That's my guy. But he would have been right at the cusp of not making the All-Star team for me for the simple fact he missed like a lot of time. But when he did play, that man balled. So I'm cool with Pascal getting his starting spot. He's a baller. But I would probably say Middleton or Lowry is one of the ones I would take out. And personally, I would leave Lowry because he's been like leading the squad, even though leading the squad hard when Pascal and Marc Gasol has been out. So I like Kyle Lowry. But
Kyle Lowry spent some time hurt too, so we ain't gonna overshadow.
yeah,
that.
but the Raptors' record is really good for
Yeah,
like
for
how
what
many
they-
injured players they've had, and he's been one of the
Listen, the Raptors roster has never been bad.
Bad, yeah.
You know what I'm
No, I
saying?
agree.
Like
It's never
they
been bad.
probably were one of the deepest teams, if not the deepest team
last year.
last year.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, so
Yeah, my boy Fred
let's
VanVleet.
not forget that. I don't know why analysts were so adamant counting them out. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I
their
knew
championship caliber went down, but
it's the East.
it's not the East. It's the West.
But so all right, I feel you, but this is where I don't feel you, or maybe you agree with me on this.
Probably not. Probably
I
not.
believe that Andre Drummond should have squeezed in there.
Detroit's like terrible though. That's the only thing. And he's not averaging over 20. He is averaging like NBA high, like 16 rebounds though, which is insane.
He's wilding, bro.
But his play is not leading to any kind of wins, and his scoring is very low as well.
I don't think it's that low. What
Sabonis
is
is
14
balling.
points, 14 to 16
I think
points.
17. That's fairly low though. Let's look up Sabonis real quick. He's a big and Bam Adebayo. Those are the two spots that he would take. And I will look up what they're averaging. Even though the Pacers
So Domantas Sabonis is averaging
18 and
points.
12.7.
Right.
53 from the field, and his team is like fourth in the East. Record matters. They're gonna give it to the guys with the records, and I'd say he deserves that. He's having a great year for a team that's missing
we
their best
gotta
player.
stop giving all-stars to just players that are gonna end up being average, that are just playing very well.
Well, that's the whole point.
No,
Playing well.
all-stars are for all-stars. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
I think all stars are for players that are playing at a level that's leading to wins and great stats.
yeah, but if your shit is just not like eye-whopping to the point where you're like, yo, holy shit.
Yeah, but they're fourth in the East, though. You're trying to pull wool over my man's eyes. Drummond's averaging 3 more rebounds than him and 1 less point than him, and they're fourth in the East compared to 11th in the East. There's a big difference, dude. Like, you got to give him his props. And the other one, Bam Adebayo, I'm going to pull his joint up. And he's playing really well this year. He has a lot of triple-doubles. Like, he might deserve. His stats are probably not nowhere as nice as Drummond's, but he's definitely, like, playing at a good level, too, as well. They got him at 15.7 and 10.5 rebounds and almost 5 assists a game, shooting almost 60% from the field. And he's had some really, really great nights.
But this is the only time where I feel like.
But yeah, I'd say Drummond could have slotted in there, but I wouldn't be mad at Drummond in there and damn not being in there. Because Drummond's a proven guy that's been really good for a long time at the center position. But, like, I don't know. I feel like you got to start rewarding guys that are making impacts on winning organizations. I got to go into it a little bit.
How good do you think
Like,
Sabonis is going to be?
The only reason I was caping Bradley Beal is because even though he's on a terrible team, just like Andre Drummond, his point average is about 29 a game. This guy is putting up extravagant numbers. Like, from the field, I think he might have a career high in assists average this year as well. So he's really putting in that work, which is, I get Drummond 16 rebounds is great, but 29 points is something different.
I agree. But yeah. I just say I agree with those two. I feel like both those two got snubbed. Who else got snubbed?
I think that's about it in the East. Like, Kyrie didn't make it, but he ain't played enough games. And Spencer Dinwiddie, you could say too as well. But, like, the guard position in the East is so tough. There's a lot of tough guards out there. People sleep on how good the guards are in the East as well. Because if you're going to have I don't know what they got Jimmy Butler listed as, but he a guard forward. He got his spot locked up. Jimmy making an all-star team in any conference.
Jimmy Buckets, man.
Yo, that's my guy, man. Shout out Jimmy Bucks. But what do you think about the West? I know you got a boy out West that you feel like should have been in there.
Wait, how about hold up. Somebody else could have been. What about Jaylen Brown?
Nah, I don't want to give 3 Celtics that shit. If they had the best record, I would give 3 Celtics. But it's a lot to give 3 Celtics all-star bids, you feel me? With so many other players at the guard position playing well that you could have gave it to.
True.
But yeah, Jaylen Brown's on the cusp. He definitely on the cusp. I like him.
All right, so West.
The West. What do you think? There's one big one.
So are we starting off with who? So let's start off with.
Yeah, go ahead. What do you think is the biggest one in the West?
You the one with the list.
Oh, I do have a list. But yeah, number one person I think in the West, Devin Booker. Yeah, that's how you say his name, Devin Booker. Yeah, I think Devin Booker is like one of the biggest snubs for sure in the West. He's averaging like 28, I think. It's crazy. 27.1, 4.1 rebounds, 6.4 assists. He's shooting 50% from the field, 37 from 3. Man is an absolute assassin. Like, I don't know how he didn't make it. Yeah, he's not winning, but the numbers are insane. Yeah. If he gets his 3-point average up to 40%, he'll be in that elusive. He'll be really close to the 50, 40, 90, which a lot of people don't get. And for the fact that he's scoring 27 a game, shooting threes at such a high clip, and he's shooting over 50% from the field, is pretty good. It sucks for him that Phoenix can't win games ever, but like I said, he's one of those anomalies that when you're good, I think it should trump it. When you're just playing at such a high clip, efficiency, and like average, like it should help jump. But like, who were the do you have pulled up who the reserves are or the starters for the West on the LeBron James conference?
I thought you had the list.
All right, well, I'm gonna go off the head on here. I was just searching around the BAM stats. But the starters, they got AD, LeBron, Luka Doncic. Sorry, Luka, I can't pronounce your name very well. James Harden and Kawhi Leonard. So those are the starters. So that's tough. And the reserves, give me 2 seconds. I was looking up these BAM stats and got me all.
Oh, we forgot one more person from the East.
Who do you think, Zach LaVine?
Yeah.
Yo, I was like, I was thinking that right in my head. I was like, yo, go keep going before he remembered. Nah, but what'd you feel about Zach LaVine? I agree, yo. He's really good. Like I said, yo, the East guards are much better than people are giving credit for. Like I don't know. What do you think? Like, the East guards people are sleeping on the East guards.
You got Jaylen Brown. You got Zach LaVine. You got Bradley Beal. You know what I'm saying? Like, their guards are getting up there. But the West is too, though.
Yeah, no, the West has always been like that, though. But, like, now that...
You got Ja Morant now
to
add to that.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Kyrie Irving didn't make the All-Star game, bro. Just think about that, though.
That's crazy.
Nah, but, yeah, Zach LaVine's another person I really like, too, as well. But you can't put everybody on the squad. But the West reserves, we got the Joker, we got Damian Lillard, Dame Dollars. That man is a beast. We got Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert. Shout out my boy Rudy. Chris Paul, you already know what he do. Brandon Ingram, first time All-Star. And we got Russell Westbrook. So I personally, people might hate me, but I would flop out. I'll switch Ingram for Booker just because of efficiency. But I heard a lot of people say Chris Paul. But what do you think?
As who got snubbed?
Who should jump ahead of them? Those are guys that are in there. Chris Paul made it. Brandon Ingram. Like, would you switch out any of those guys? Russell Westbrook for like a Devin Booker. Donovan Mitchell too. What do you think?
I would switch out.
Yeah, bro, it's hard. It's hard. I would switch out Ingram personally, but I'm gonna let him get his shit off because he's scoring too.
How much is Ingram averaging?
He's probably averages like 25, 26 now. That's what I'm saying. Booker's like averaging better stats and they have like the same exact record. Yeah, Ingram's averaging only 24.9, which is a lot. 25. He's shooting 47 from the field, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. So Booker's got him beat stat-wise. I don't know. I personally would have had Ingram in there. Chris Paul's averaging the least amount of stats, but he's making the biggest impact out of like those players that we named. So it's kind of like, damn. Yeah, I don't know about leaving Chris Paul out.
Yeah, Chris Paul is killing it, and he's making OKC look.
Yeah, better than they should probably.
Yeah.
We thought OKC was out to die.
You could put him on any team, and he's gonna
produce, make him better.
And he might not be like physically above average.
Yeah,
but mentally, he's a
very smart player. So I agree with that. A couple other snubs besides the book in the West. I've seen some people talk about DeMar DeRozan. He's averaging a nice little number.
Yeah, he averaging 23.
Yeah, he's averaging about 23.
23, 6 and 5.
Yeah, 6 and 5, which is really good numbers. He's efficient. He's shooting his career best 53, almost 54 from the field. That's insane, bro. His efficiency is crazy in San Antonio right now. It's unfortunate the Spurs, I don't think their record's like really good. They're normally like way higher. Mm-hmm. It's just like they just don't have that squad no more to really push for titles or anything. So it's holding them back.
You got Lou Will.
Yeah, Lou Will's a good one too. I don't know. I wouldn't go as far as say Lou Will. Yeah. You feel me? I think people. I don't think Towns made it, but Towns has missed a lot of games. So it's like, you feel me? So it's like, I don't know. I wouldn't put him on there. But I think Booker's definitely one of the biggest ones. Booker coming out the West, dude's shooting 50% from the field, man. It's just insane.
Yeah, I hope when they change the schedule and have less back-to-backs and less games that there's less injuries, please.
Yeah,
please.
yeah, I think so. I do think so.
Sometimes I just wonder, like, is this what they're pushing for them? Are they exaggerating out here so that they can push for a shorter schedule and shit? Like,
I don't know. With the shorter schedule, it like fucks up the all-time like rank stats and stuff. Mm. So, because you know, like how boys like it's gonna fuck up the all-time stats because they've been playing 81 games for ever in the season. So, them shortening it is like, damn, people are gonna be scoring less points a game for a season. Total points, and then like it's gonna be impossible to break the point records if they cut the games down. LeBron will probably, once he passes it, he'd probably own all the records forever. With no one have a chance if they cut down the season length. But there is some new rules in the All-Star game that I didn't really see a lot of it. I haven't really like fully read it through. Mm-hmm. So I think we should like probably pull it up, try to like dissect it, see what they're doing. But they did do something nice I saw. They got Team LeBron wearing number 2 for Gigi. Mm-hmm. And they got Team Giannis wearing number 24 for Kobe. So that's a little cool.
Beautiful.
That's a little cool thing right there.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Alright, so new rules, new format for the 2020 All-Star Game. So, this is how it's gonna go. So basically, it's not gonna be like a regular game where points roll over each quarter. Each quarter has its individual I guess game, right? So each quarter,
It's like a mini game or something.
yeah, it's a mini game. So like, if you win that quarter, your team will receive $100,000 to be donated to a charity of choice.
Nice.
Right. So that's nice. Now, the winning team of everything is going to get $200,000 more to be donated in charity. Now, so the first 3 quarters are gonna be 3 separate mini games for $100,000 in charity. Now the fourth quarter, is when you add up your team's points over each quarter,
Right.
and you add 24 to that score, and whoever gets to 24 first wins the game, and that's the tribute to Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, that's cool.
So yeah, so
It's interesting.
for example, say score 35, that's 70, 30. We score 100 in 3 quarters.
Okay.
And then you score, let's say, I don't know, 25, I guess, in 3 quarters.
Okay, so like 75 or something like that, like 100 to 75.
Yeah,
And then the target score would be like 124. Whoever gets to that first wins.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Then I heard they're not going to have a time. It's not going to be a timed quarter. It's just going to be like whoever gets to the number first wins. Like for the last quarter. What are they saying? Is that true? I don't know. That's I haven't like read it, but I was just like briefing stuff I've seen about it. I think the fourth quarter is untimed or something like that. We're researching this right now, but it's wild. They're doing a lot of new stuff in the All-Star game, which is cool. They're trying to make it more competitive. Now they got because they implemented the draft a few years ago, so it's not East and West anymore. It's like, you get to just like choose who's on the squad.
Yep. So, I'm quoting.
Quote.
So to win the NBA All-Star game, the team with 100 points will need to score 24 points in the fourth quarter before the team with 95 points scores 29 points.
Gotcha. So the first to 124 in that situation. So whoever's winning, they just need 24 more points.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Yeah, that's gonna make it more competitive because each quarter is gonna mean a little bit more.
Right.
And then the fourth quarter, I think on time. So it's like it's really gonna be like game winners every time, every All-Star game. They pretty much designed it so it's game winners because there's a target score. It's kind of like the Big Three. I don't know if you've seen any of the Big Three. The Big Three has a target score. It's not like timed at the like. So that's cool. It makes it more exciting for the end.
Where I wonder what the target score. I wonder what the
What it's gonna be. It's gonna be a lot. They're probably still gonna score like 130 points still, easily. They'll score like 40 points a quarter, so it'd probably be like 154.
Yo, shit gonna get
Still
spicy.
yeah, it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be more competitive.
Spicy.
It's definitely gonna be more competitive.
So what? Okay, so all right, it's gonna be mini games. All right. I think it's a beautiful cause. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's dope. Like, I don't really have too much of an issue with it. Hopefully, it doesn't take too long for them to score.
I don't think
those points.
I don't think it will. I think once they catch a rhythm, it's gonna be like a regular game. It's just like not gonna be like feeling like a regular game, but it's probably gonna play more competitive.
It's not gonna be like a real game. I mean, maybe this year because Kobe would love
For them to go hard.
for them to go. Yeah, for them.
I think they're gonna go hard regardless for at least some of it, because you still want to entertain the fans. It's still an all-star game. You want to at least give them like some fun and some like, I got my money's worth. Like I really got to see these guys do stuff that they don't normally do. It's like it's still a fun exhibition game at the same time. So I think this way it keeps it still funnish, but then they like when it gets gritty, it's gonna get gritty and just like a good finish to the game because like I said, it's a target score. There's no time, so you can really like strategically play it like a little tougher.
So I can't wait to tune in. So when is this happening?
I think second week of February. I'm not sure. But yeah, the NBA All-Star game is going to be... They're going to have the Players Draft February 6th on TNT at 7 p.m. Live. LeBron and Giannis are going to be able to pick all their players, so that should be fun. And then the game should be the following week, whichever that is, a week from the 6th. You got it officially pulled up so we can inform the people.
It is the 16th.
Oh, shit, damn.
On a Sunday.
There you go.
Right here, right now. Serving it live. Not live, but...
Almost live. Recorded? Yeah, recorded.
Recorded. Are we being heard?
Possibly.
So, it's been cool. It's been great. It's been nice. It's been precise.
It's been snowy outside. That too.
That too.
That too.
I just want to say, I hope you have a great day and great week. That too.
I also want to say, shout out to every single person that's gotten 81 fucking points in games because of Kobe. That shit blows minds right now. I've been seeing it all over the internet. Everyone in